Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Definition, and if you've finished the third season of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, then chances are you want to know more. The season ended on a big cliffhanger, and throughout this video we're going to be breaking down everything we know so far about the upcoming part 4. This includes why the show is a guarantee, the release date, cast, and potential plot. There will be heavy spoilers here in regards to the third season's ending, so if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, then I highly recommend that you turn off now. With that out of the way, I just want to give a huge thank you for clicking this video. Now let's get into our breakdown of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 4. Okay, now a big question that's floating about at the moment is, will there even be a Part 4? A lot of seasons on Netflix such as the OA, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage and so on get cancelled halfway through their run, and the streaming service has stated in the past that they do this because new shows bring in new subscribers, whereas already established ones don't. This is why a lot of Netflix shows get shut down after season 3. However, Sabrina Part 4 is already guaranteed, as back in 2018, the broadcasting giant ordered both a third and fourth season. It was stated at the time by The Hollywood Reporter that both parts would consist of 8 episodes. We've already had this with Part 3, so it looks like Part 4 will also have the same amount. Upon the announcement, showrunner Roberto Aquari Sacasa, whose name I've definitely butchered, said the following in regards to Part 3 and Part 4. Praise Satan. I'm so grateful to my partners at Warner Brothers, Netflix, Berlanti Television and Archie Productions for supporting this darker vision of the world's most famous teenage witch. I'm thrilled to be continuing to tell Sabrina's chilling adventures with our incredible cast and crew led by the unstoppable Kiernan Shipka. So we now know that Part 4 is already a given, but when will it be released? Well, it may surprise you to learn that Sabrina is apparently already filming. The production on Part 3 wrapped in October, and it was stated at the time that filming would pick up just 2 weeks later. Therefore, Part 4 is already probably a lot of the way through its shooting schedule, and it could possibly be announced soon that it has finished filming. Kiernan Shipka has been posting a flurry of images onto her Instagram that look like they're from set or at least the production, so it is possible that things are well underway. But with the project far into its production, when will it be released? Well, whilst we don't have a definite date, we can use the past to judge when we can expect to see the entry. There was a 6-month gap between parts 1 and 2 which were filmed similar to parts 3 and 4. These first 2 parts were ordered together, as were the latter, so we can use this to guesstimate the upcoming release date. Netflix shows tend to release annually, however Sabrina is its own entity, and therefore we can assume that season 4 will be releasing in summer 2020. So it doesn't look like we'll be waiting that long, which is great news for fans of the show, as it did end on a big cliffhanger that I'm sure many people want to see resolved. All of the notable cast members are returning, including of course Kiernan Shipka's Sabrina, Miranda Otto as Aunt Zelda, and Lucy Davis as Aunt Hilda. Chance Padermo is back as Ambrose, Tati Gabrielle is returning as Prudence, and Ross Lynch will be reprising the role of Harvey. Theo is back, Rosalind too, and Nick Scratch is set to return in a major way for Part 4. As for the villains, Michelle Gomez will be back as Wardwell/Lilith, and Richard Coyle will be returning as Father Blackwood. Part 4 is also including extras such as Caliban, who we saw Sabrina trap in episode 8. The character is likely angered by this, and it is possible that his quest for the throne could see him going head to head with Sabrina, or rather the version of her that is now the Queen. As for the plot itself, we do have some hints about what it could be about, and it sounds like they're really going all out with it. Before we get into that though, I just want to let you know we're giving away a free copy of Dr. Sleep to one random subscriber. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave your thoughts on Chilling Adventures of Sabrina Part 4. The winner is going to be chosen at random on the 15th of February, and the set will be shipped out from then to whoever gets the prize, so best of luck to everyone who takes part. Okay, so Part 3 ended with a lot of things up in the air after Sabrina ended up using time travel to go and save Greendale from the pagans. Sabrina was supposed to allow herself to be trapped by Caliban in order to continue the time loop and stop a paradox from being created. However, the character stopped this and thus created 2 versions of herself. It was a pretty crazy ending, and with this she was able to please both sides of her life. Sabrina has always been wanted as the Queen of Hell, and this lineage has haunted her for the majority of her life. She's always just wanted to be normal though, have friends and sway away from this, but Satan wouldn't allow her to do it. However, with her doppelganger, Sabrina was able to live the best of both worlds, and one version of her went on to rule hell, whilst the other continued with her normal life. We theorise that this double in hell would become jealous of Sabrina, and that she would probably end up going head to head with the character. Lilith did dress her for war, and we do know from the alternate timeline that Caliban tried to turn Earth into the 10th circle of hell after being led by both Satan and the bearer of his child. Therefore, it is possible that this new Sabrina could end up following the same path, but rather than going head to head with the pagans, end up going against her alternate version. This time paradox is clearly going to cause big problems, and the showrunner explained how the season will work with two versions of the character running around. In an interview with TV Guide, they said the following: "I can tell you that the temporal paradox that happens at the end of our finale is something that we will be playing with in part 4, and as usual with Sabrina, something that seems innocent goes catastrophically wrong and creates more drama. We will definitely be revisiting that paradox in part 4. The twist did anger some people, and on my last video, which I'll link at the end, I did see a lot of people commenting that it felt like a cop-out. However, this does have basis in the source material, and when discussing this aspect of the season, the showrunner stated, "I will say though that there is a very proud tradition in the history of Sabrina in the comics, and the Melissa Joan Hart version of Sabrina having a twin. So we will be adding that to the mythology in a pretty unique way, I hope." So it does look like they will be playing with this quite a lot, and though I did say that the two versions could end up going to war, at least we'll get some fun with it beforehand. In regards to one of the other cliffhangers, namely Lilith's pregnancy, the creator stated that this would also return in part 4. They said, "At the end of part 3, Lilith secured a tentative stay of execution. Her journey moving forward will be how to leverage that baby to get power back from Lucifer and to get that much closer to the throne. That's very much in play for her for part 4, and now that Sabrina is ruling in hell, it gives us a chance to play out a demonic version of the royal family. In Lucifer we will see someone who is grooming his firstborn to be a real monarch. Sabrina spent a lot of time avoiding that, but what Lucifer wants basically is to pass the family business on to Sabrina and mentor her. So it does look like we'll be seeing a lot more of hell. Satan was pretty much relegated to being trapped inside Nick and then later Father Blackwood for the majority of part 3, so this would be a good opportunity to bring him into the show properly. We've not really seen how he acts as a dad, as he was revealed to be Sabrina's father in part 2 and then trapped by the end of it. There wasn't really a big opportunity for him to show the way that he would really go on with the character, and thus I really hope that part 4 focuses on this, which by the sounds of it, it will, so yeah, that's great news. Though we will be seeing a lot of hell, it also looks like we'll be seeing at least some of heaven. Just a minor glimpse probably, but maybe just a bit. The interview with the showrunner ended with them stating, "Without spoiling too much, we will get a hint of heaven, yes." So it looks like there's a lot to look forward to. We still don't know what was in Father Blackwood's egg and what kind of creation he's unleashed on the world, but no doubt this will pop up in part 4. Overall, I'm really excited for the show, and I enjoyed the 3rd season and have had a lot of fun with the run overall. I'm glad they're doing it in parts with shorter production schedules, as it means that the wait between entries isn't too long, which is great news for fans like myself who could happily binge watch a season of the show in a day. Hopefully the trailer for part 4 is here before we know, and make sure you keep yourself locked into the channel for more updates as they come in. Now obviously I'd love to hear your thoughts on the upcoming season and what you want to see in it. Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos on Sabrina, then make sure you click our breakdown of the 3rd season and its ending after this. We go over the big cliffhanger and give our theories on what could be happening in the next season, so it's definitely worth checking out if you want to know more. If you want to support the channel from as little as 99 cents a month, then please click the join button below. We massively appreciate it, and it goes a long way to making videos like this. You get access to content early and can suggest video topics and breakdowns, and if you want to chat to us after the show, either follow us at DefinitionYT or click the Discord link in the description below. Those are the best ways to keep up to date with everything we do at Heavy Spoilers, and hopefully we see you over there very soon. This is a channel for people who are never missing television, so if that's the kind of thing you like, you need to subscribe to Definition. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. You've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.